The supermarket, one of man's greatest inventions. Why hunt when you can leisurely stroll around a massive building and pick up delicious foods and drinks without breaking a sweat? It's fast, it's time-saving, and it's convenient. However, convenience isn't always a good thing. And did you know that some of the quote-unquote healthy foods sold in your local supermarket might actually be unhealthy? The first item on our list are bananas. Yes, bananas. They're a fruit though, I hear you say. Yes, they are. The problem with bananas and most fruit is that over time they've been modified through farming to become larger and sweeter than their ancient fiber-filled counterparts. This means that they're packed full of sugar. Having this sugar stick is okay once in a while, but having them every morning might become a problem. Especially when you consider the fact that one banana can affect your blood sugar levels like having 6 teaspoons of sugar. What's worse than whole fruits? Fruit juices and smoothies. Why? Well, because juices have more sugar with none of the protective fiber that whole fruits contain. It's a sugar rush in a bottle. That's the naked truth, and there's nothing innocent about it, if you catch my drift. Why eat meat when you can eat a combination of 20 different ingredients? All jokes aside, if you're vegetarian or vegan for your health, I'd advise staying away from processed foods like this and sticking to whole foods instead. I'm pro meat, but the pro doesn't stand for processed. Just like the fake meat counterparts, processed meats are, well, processed, and it's why meat as a whole gets stigmatized. Stay away from the processed stuff and stick to the fresh stuff if you can. Oh no, not the humble olive. No, olives are great. It's what they've been bathing in that's the issue. You'd assume that they've been covered in delicious extra virgin olive oil, but no. Look closely and you will find sunflower oil, high in omega-6s, processed and inflammatory. Such a shame. Light and free, surely these are good? Unfortunately not. Remember that certain fats are great, don't fall for the fat-free nonsense. Plus look at those sweeteners. Acesulfame K and sucralose, both have been shown to change the gut microbiome in animals, and both lack long-term safety evidence. Not so sweet now, eh? Shop-bought hummus. Just like the olives, the hummus has also been made with inflammatory processed oil. This time it's rapeseed oil. Not so Mediterranean. Ironically, this probiotic drink contains maltodextrin, which has been shown to change your gut microbiome in a way that makes you more susceptible to disease. Sugar is also found here in various forms and can cause low-grade gut inflammation and a leaky gut. Yakko, more like yucky. I call them seed juices, simply because you can't actually milk almond seeds, and also because milk doesn't contain all these additional ingredients. Granola, the influencer's favorite morning go-to quote-unquote health food. I picked the low sugar version, and yes, the sugars were low, but forget that and look at the carbohydrate content. Carbs, apart from fiber, turn into sugars in your body. So in reality, nearly half of this granola is sugar. That's a sneaky marketing maneuver, I tell you. It's those sweeteners again. Regular water might not have a sweetness to it, but trust me, it's a good thing. Just cut up some fresh strawberries and plonk them in a water bottle. It's better than this. The go-to diet drink. Yes, it can help some people curb cravings and dampen down the old sweet tooth, but beware of overconsumption. You don't want to be replacing one harmful thing with another. Protein bars, and this one's called Carb Killer. And yet nearly a third of this bar is made out of carbs. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but the carbs don't seem to be killed here, but well alive and thriving. Plus look at all the other highly processed ingredients. Ah, bread, the nation's staple. It's brown too, so it must be healthy. Sorry to disappoint you, but sugar sees no colour. Both white and brown bread are high in sugar. Supermarket bread also contains all these extra ingredients. Don't believe me about the sugar? Look at this infographic. The first meal in the morning is important, as it sets you up for the rest of the day. But a high sugar, high sunflower oil combination may not do you any favours. The green ticks and health claims are good and all, but remember that you'd never be notified about the negative aspects of food from the manufacturer. You've got to do that research yourself. Okay, what about pitta? Whole meal again too? Well, look here. Nearly half of this pitta is made out of carbs, a similar amount to a whole banana. And not only that, have a look at the ingredients. Stabilizers, rapeseed oil. It isn't looking good. Sorry. Real mayonnaise made with free-range eggs are great, but look at the first ingredient. 78% of this product is rapeseed oil, an oil with low saturated fat and an unfavorable omega-3 to 6 ratio. Don't worry about saturated fats, when in fact they're okay for your health. It's the higher omega-6 content that you may need to worry about. And as you can see here, there are 2 times more omega-6s to omega-3s. Plus the whole process of making rapeseed is very industrial, and the deodorization of the oil is a process that can lead to the formation of trans fats. Some things are not so good for our health, and we know that, but I hope you found today's video useful, exposing some undercover unhealthy foods. If you found this video helpful, it would mean so much if you could like and subscribe. I'm into health and nutrition, so if you'd like to know about these subjects, why not visit my website and join my Patreon. Links in the description below.